Oh, okay. Well, when he comes, we'll. Oh, there we go. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome.
Where's the secretary? Secretary? Oh, secretary, if you want to get this, just put it on the counter. Put it on the counter. At the counter, right here. Right there. Uh-huh, he'll take it. Stand here. Stand here. Just give it. Go. You ready? Go ahead.
Whenever you're ready.
Good evening. My name is Jonathan Fratz. I am an 8th grade student from Alexander Fleming Middle School located in District 7. Thank you for allowing me to speak before you today. I have autism and may fidget, so please have patience with me. I have come before the board to speak on behalf of the students of Los Angeles Unified School District. Really. It is my understanding that the board creates policy that affects the education of over 400,000 students in the district. I am also aware that we are here to talk about the LCAP. I understand that the funds we receive are used to address the needs of our school to meet the goals set by the state. I am here today to request from the board that student input be considered when making decisions about funding our school. LAUSD is made up of various student populations. I belong in several of these student populations. I am a student with autism and have an IEP, an individualized education program. I also have a one-on-one on campus that supports me at school and in the classroom. Although I am currently in general education classes, I have experience being in the special education classes. It is important to me that the voices of the students with disabilities be heard so that they can be included in the school community among their peers and receive the supports and services that they need to be successful. In addition, I'm also in the gifted program. I take honors classes at school, including the accelerated honors math class. Being in the accelerated math class allows me to pursue my future career in mathematics. I appreciate being a part of them because I find them challenging and enjoy solving difficult problems. Students in the gifted program also need to have their voices heard so they can get the support they need to continue to be challenged in the classroom in order to develop their high abilities and reach their potential. I attend a middle school that has a wonderful principal and incredible administrators, staff, and teachers to help the students do our best. Our school is a Title I school and has a school site council, of which I am a student representative. Our school depends on the funds it receives to maintain the programs that help us achieve success and prepare us for high school and beyond. It also needs funds to begin new programs that our students desperately need in order to support and develop our talents in the fields of science, technology, and the arts. The programs we have are based on the needs of the students at my school. Without student input, our principal wouldn't be looking to music and art programs or expanding on engineering programs. Student input matters. I have come before you to respectfully make recommendations on how the district can take students into account when making decisions on how to improve our schools. It is my understanding that the Student School Experience Survey is one tool that is used to evaluate how schools are doing. I would like to let the board know that as a student, taking a survey is difficult, as the questions are confusing and complicated to answer. This can lead to mixed results that are not truthful from a student's point of view. I would like to request...
I'm going to ask that we accommodate our student speaker. Okay, great. And you can finish. I know we have it here, so go ahead.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so I would like to request that questions for the survey be created with the input from students so that we can have a clear picture of how our schools are currently doing and how they can improve. We also need to create questions that are easier to understand and that allow students to answer in a format that shows how they feel about their school and how it can improve. This is one way that a district can take its students into account when addressing their needs to make their schools better. In addition, students need access to resources that can help them achieve. As a student with an IEP, I have access to resources such as counseling and social skills. The school psychologist helps me by talking to me about my feelings and how to stay calm. I use these skills to focus more in the classroom. Social skills group is where I learn to develop my social skills so I can make friends and interact with my peers. Skills such as these are very important to me to be able to do well in school. Resources like these need to be made available to all students. It is my recommendation that the district needs to better advertise the resources that are available to all students. Students will always feel comfortable talking to staff about their problems at home, in the community, or within themselves. They should be informed about what is available to them, whether it is mental health resources or food and shelter resources for their families. Students could anonymously sign up for help, and then the schools can in turn keep track of what resources are being requested. Students should also be surveyed about the resources they would like to see at their school, and in turn, having the district and the community partner together to make it happen. This is another way that the district can take student input into account. Students shouldn't have to jump hurdles to get help. As I stated previously, decisions are being made about our education without a student input. Students must have a say in these decisions. They may be young and have a lot to learn, but we are in our schools every day. We should be able to voice our concerns and needs. My fellow students and I should have representation as well. I'm aware of the Student Advisory Council, but we need more than that. We need students talking to other students from across the district about the needs and concerns that they have about their schools, and then being given the opportunity to address the district and the board. Students want to sit at the table, but in the end, this is about our education. I recommend that we create a student-led committee made up of many students from all populations across our district, with a purpose to advise the district and the board so our voices can be heard. It shouldn't just include students with good grades. Students who aren't doing well in school should be included too. As a student representative, I worked on my communication skills and my leadership ability. Learning these skills are helpful to all students, not just the students who are doing well in school. Creating a student-led conference is an additional way that this district and the board can include student input in its decision-making. I know that our district is not perfect. We have a lot of work to do and a long road ahead. But I am hopeful that we will do what is best for all my fellow students in our schools. With student voices being taken into account, the district can make a meaningful impact in our schools, in our education, and our futures. Thank you.
Yeah.